Have you ever just felt that constant weight of debt? You know, living paycheck to paycheck, maybe worrying about the future financially.
Yeah, it's a really common feeling.
It really is. And if that sounds like you, well, you're definitely not alone. Millions of people face this. And sometimes, honestly, all the advice out there, it feels almost as overwhelming as the debt itself.
It can be paralyzing for sure.
Exactly. So today on the deep dive, we're going to try and cut through some of that noise. We're diving into the ultimate guide to a proven debt-free method. And this isn't just like a random list of tips. Think of this as your shortcut to understanding solid, practical strategies, ways to actually break free from borrowing and those high interest rates.
Focusing on what really works, not gimmicks.
Right. Our mission today is pretty straightforward. We want to pull out the most important, actionable stuff from the material you shared with us, give you a clear, step-by-step path to becoming debt-free. Something you can actually start using, well, today.
Okay, sounds good. Where do we start?
So let's maybe unpack this first. When we talk about being debt-free, what does that really truly mean? Like in practical terms, what do the sources say is the core of it?
That's a great place to start because, the sources move past just the numbers pretty quickly.
Okay.
They really stress that being debt-free isn't just having a zero balance. It's fundamentally about regaining control.
Control. Okay, I see that word popping up a lot.
Yeah. It means owing nothing to anyone. No credit card debt, no personal loans, car payments gone. Ideally, even the mortgage paid off.
Wow. Okay. Even the mortgage.
Ideally, yeah. It's realizing you're not using tomorrow's money for today's bills anymore. It's a huge shift, moving from owing to real financial autonomy.
That makes sense. Control and autonomy. And regaining that control, it seems like that unlocks some, well, pretty major benefits, right? What kind of life changes does the material point to?
Oh, the list is really powerful. And it consistently highlights things beyond just the bank account.
Like what?
Well, first off, reduced stress and anxiety. That's huge for a lot of people. Life-changing, really.
I can imagine just that weightlifting.
Exactly. And then having more money freed up to save or invest or maybe spend on things that actually matter to you, like experiences.
Yeah.
You get this freedom, right, to make life choices without money being the main constraint. Maybe change jobs, take some time off, move somewhere new.
That freedom aspect sounds incredible.
It is. And sure, a better credit score, a better financial reputation, those are nice side effects. But maybe the biggest thing, peace of mind, especially when emergencies hit.
Yeah, that buffer.
That financial buffer, that peace.
Yeah.
You can't really put a price on it.
No, you really can't. That peace of mind is vital. Okay, so let's pivot to the practical side. The material lays out a very clear step-by-step method, and it emphasizes this isn't some new fad.
Right, it's built on solid principles.
Principles millions have used. And the core idea, as the sources put it, is basically it doesn't matter how much you earn, it's about how you manage what you have.
Spot on. It's about management, not just income level.
So step one on this journey. The material says it's often the most eye-opening, maybe even the hardest part, facing your numbers. Can you walk us through what that actually involves? Why is it so crucial?
Absolutely. And yeah, it can be tough. It means getting totally brutally honest with yourself.
Okay.
You have to list all your debts, every single one. That means who you owe, the total amount, the monthly payment, and crucially, the interest rate.
Everything. No hiding?
No hiding. The guidance suggests using a spreadsheet, maybe a debt tracker app. But the real power isn't just, getting organized. It's the revelation.
Seeing it all in one place.
Seeing it all there. The total amount you owe. It can be a shock, honestly. Or maybe empowering for some, but it's always necessary. It makes that abstract weight feel concrete, something you can actually start to tackle.
Right? Turns the monster into something with a name and address. Okay, so once you've had that maybe uncomfortable but necessary revelation, step two is creating a realistic budget. The material specifically mentions a zero-based budget. What is that exactly?
This is where the real intentionality kicks in. The zero-based budget means, okay, first you track your income and expenses for a month.
Right.
Get a clear picture.
Got it.
Then you give every single dollar a job.
Every dollar.
Every single one. Think of it like assigning tasks. This dollar pays down debt. This one buys groceries. This one goes to savings. Maybe even this small amount is for fun money. But nothing is left unassigned. No dollar just kind of wanders off.
I like that no dollar wanders off. So tools like Mint, YMB, even just Excel can help.
Yeah, definitely. Those tools can make it much easier to manage. The main goal here is to consciously identify non-essential spending and then redirect that money. Set it straight towards your debt.
Okay, redirect, not just cut. But that sounds like it takes serious discipline. For someone used to a certain lifestyle, telling essential from non-essential might feel like, well, deprivation. Do the sources talk about that resistance?
They do. And it's less about deprivation, more about revaluation, reframing it.
How so?
It's about thinking, I'm not losing this money. I'm reallocating it to something more important right now, getting out of debt. Finding small wins, like canceling a subscription you forgot about or cooking one more meal at home.
Those small things add up.
They really do. They build confidence. They prove it's possible. It's about making your spending match your actual goals, not just old habits.
Aligning spending with goals. Makes sense. So budget set, foundations there. Now, step 3, and this one feels key. Build a starter emergency fund before attacking debt aggressively. Why save at least $1,000 first?
This is absolutely crucial. Think of it as your shield.
A shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staying life happens, right?
Stuff.
Unexpected stuff comes up. Car repairs, medical bills, the dishwasher guys.
Oh, yeah. Always something.
Always something. Without that starter emergency fund, those little bumps often force people right back into using credit cards or taking out loans. It undoes all the hard work.
Ah, okay. So it prevents backsliding.
Exactly. That $1,000, maybe $1,500, it's your first line of defense. It keeps a small problem from becoming a major financial setback. It's like peace of mind in miniature. Lets you stay focused on the debt plan.
That small buffer, your biggest shield. I like that. Okay, with that shield in place, now we get to step 4. Actively tackling the debt. The sources talk about 2 main methods, the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. Can you break those down? They sound different.
They are quite different, primarily in their approach and psychological impact.
Yeah.
These aren't just formulas. They're frameworks designed to keep you going. The debt snowball. This one taps into our need for quick wins.
Quick wins, okay, how?
You make minimum payments on everything except your smallest debt, that smallest one. You attack it with everything extra you have.
Throw all the extra money at the little guy.
Right. Once it's paid off, gone. You take all the money you were paying on it, the minimum plus the extra, and add it to the minimum payment of the next smallest debt.
So the payment amount snowballs.
Exactly. And the feeling of actually eliminating a debt, even a small one, it's a huge psychological boost. It gives you momentum. That can be the fuel you need for the long haul.
Okay, I see the appeal. Motivation through quick victories. What about the debt avalanche?
The debt avalanche is purely logical, purely mathematical.
Less emotional.
Much less emotional, more analytical. Here, you make minimum payments on everything except the debt with the highest interest rate. You throw all your extra money at that one first.
Ah, hitting the most expensive debt first.
Precisely. This method saves you the most money in the long run because you're getting rid of the debt that's costing you the most in interest faster. It's ideal for someone who's maybe more disciplined and really driven by optimizing, by saving every possible dollar.
So snowball for motivation, avalanche for math efficiency. How do you choose?
Well, the material really stresses. Consistency beats perfection. Pick the one that fits your personality. Do you need those regular dopamine hits of paying something off? Go snowball. Are you all about the numbers and maximum savings? Go avalanche. The best plan is the one you'll actually stick with.
That's key, sticking with it. Okay, so you've picked your strategy. Step 5 is about speeding things up.
Yeah.
Increasing your income. Seems obvious, but what kinds of things do the sources suggest?
Yeah, simple math, right?
Yeah.
More income means faster debt payoff.
Mm-hmm.
The guidance offers a bunch of ideas, things like freelancing, side gigs, writing, tutoring, graphic design, whatever skills you have.
Using your skills.
Or selling stuff you don't need anymore. Declutter and make cash. Renting out a spare room, maybe even your car sometimes.
Passive income streams.
Exactly. Or for traditional jobs, asking for a raise. Or maybe even looking for a higher paying job elsewhere.
Okay, lots of options.
The really crucial part, though, and the sources hammer this home,
Huh.
all that extra money. It needs to go directly to the debt. Don't let lifestyle creep eat it up.
Right. Avoid the temptation to just spend more because you're earning more. Which leads perfectly into step 6. Avoid new debt. Seems simple, but maybe it's the hardest.
It often is, because it requires changing deep-seated habits. It's so easy to slip back, especially when credit is everywhere.
So what are the big warnings?
Avoid those new credit card offers that come in the mail. Steer clear of the buy now, pay later schemes. They just normalize being in debt. Resist financing big purchases like cars or electronics if you can.
Back to basics then.
Absolutely. The core mindset change is pretty radical for some. Pay with cash or debit only. The rule, repeated often, is simple but powerful. If you don't have the money, don't buy it.
Wow. That's direct.
It is. It's about breaking that cycle of instant gratification, building a new financial muscle memory where you live truly within your means.
A monumental shift, like you said. Okay, and finally, step 7. As you're making progress, paying things off. Celebrating milestones. Why is this important? Seems like a small thing.
It might seem small, but motivation is key for a long journey like this. Tackling debt is a marathon.
Right.
The sources emphasize celebrating each time a debt is paid off. It reinforces the positive behavior. It doesn't have to be fancy, a nice dinner, a movie night, something small you enjoy.
A little reward.
Exactly. It's positive reinforcement. It reminds you how far you've come and gives you that emotional boost to keep pushing forward.
Okay, so let's imagine. Fast forward. You've done the work, faced the numbers, budgeted, maybe snowballed or avalanched, and you did it. You're debt-free. Congratulations. Now what? What's the next horizon, according to the material?
Yeah, reaching that point is amazing. And your financial priorities shift. You move from defense to offense,
I
basically.
really like that.
First priority, build a full emergency fund. Not just the starter $1,000, but 3 to 6 months of living expenses. That's your real safety net.
The ultimate shield.
Exactly. Then it's all about building long-term wealth. Start retirement savings or seriously ramp them up if you already started. Invest. Things like real estate potentially or low-cost index funds, assets that grow over time.
Building wealth, not just managing debt.
Right. And you also gain the freedom to save up in cash for big things. A down payment on a house, a dream vacation, a car. No more borrowing for those.
Paying cash sounds nice.
It's incredibly freeing. And one other powerful idea the sources mention, teach others. Use your experience to help someone else start their journey. Pay it forward.
That's a great point. Share the knowledge. But, okay, getting there isn't always smooth sailing. Any journey has potential pitfalls. What common mistakes do the sources warn us about?
Oh yeah, this is important. It's easy to stumble, even with good intentions.
Like what?
One big one is trying to pay off debt without a solid budget. You might make progress, but if the underlying spending habits aren't fixed, you can end up right back where you started.
Address the root cause, not just the symptom.
Exactly. Another is just making minimum payments. It feels like you're doing something, but it stretches out the debt forever and costs you way more in interest.
The slow bleed.
Right. And surprisingly, sometimes taking out consolidation loans can be a trap. It feels simpler, but if you don't change your spending, you might just run up with the old debts again on top of the new loan.
Ouch. Double trouble.
Yeah. And failing to have that emergency fund, even the starter one, that's huge. It almost guarantees you'll fall back into debt when something unexpected happens.
Gotta have the shield.
Gotta have the shield. And finally, a big one. Comparing your journey to other people's. Everyone's situation, income, debt load, life circumstances is different. Watching others can be discouraging.
Focus on your own race.
Exactly. Stay focused. Slow progress is still progress. That's the key message.
That is such crucial advice. Stay focused, keep moving.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, it's really clear, isn't it? Becoming debt-free. It's just so much more than money.
It really is. It's about freedom, peace of mind, opportunity.
Yeah, genuine peace of mind. And the material makes it absolutely clear, no matter where you're starting from, what your income is, this path, financial independence, it is available to you. It absolutely is. It requires effort, but it's achievable.
It just starts with taking that first step. Today, remember, it's a marathon, but every single step forward counts. A debt-free life isn't just some dream, it's within your reach.
Definitely within reach.
So the question for you listening is, what one small, concrete step will you take today, right now, to start moving towards that freedom?